Hello everyone and welcome to night 9 of the C64 Summit as we get the matches that will decide once and for all who is going through to the next round underway. We'll take a look at the groups right now. Well, Block A at least, which we're going to be kicking off with. Kicking off with Gino Cinzano versus Brickofferson. Of course, Brick already mathematically eliminated. That'll be followed by ÜMLÄÜT versus Debay De Lux. That's how the table stands. Even a draw would be enough to send Gino Cinzano through, whereas ÜMLÄÜT Debay De Lux, nothing other than a win will do for Debay De Lux. So a tough one there. But we are going to kick things off with that first one, Brickofferson versus Gino Cinzano. Here he come, the most unpopular man in Super Pro Wrestle arguably, has not been having a good show of it here at the Summit. 0 for 2 in his matches. Big fall for a Hyper Bowl winner, a former Super Pro Wrestle World Champion. And of course he is up against a tough test tonight in the form of this man, the well-oiled machine Gino Cinzano. Of course, a very the longest reigning of all time Europa Pro champion. Held that title for roughly at least 2 years. Nobody could beat him. He has not lost in the Summit either. Of course, had that You Fools double count out draw with ÜMLÄÜT. That was looking to be a hell of a contest until that happened. They just started grappling on the floor, could not untangle themselves from each other. And old Brick is fighting for his pride at this moment, whereas Gino Cinzano, here we go, this opening encounter. And the booze ringing out just for a single strike from Brickofferson. Surprisingly able to escape the ground wrestling quite quickly of Gino Cinzano. Oh God, so much of what Brick attempts on the mat whenever he gets taken there, it's not his forte, so a lot of it is just defensive. And the crowd booing as Brick seems to be trying to make good his escape from Gino here. Just scrambling, doing everything he can to not be caught on the mat. Hits a super kick already. Leg hooked for the cover, only a 1 count. Brick taking it back to the mat again. Taken back to the mat again, I beg your pardon. Gino getting caught again though. Brick has something up his sleeve. Has he been learning from someone over at Goliath, trying to prepare for this matchup to at least get some pride back? He is, and it's when Cinzano starts getting things going, but again the ground and pound from Brick. A surprising development in this match. Brick doing much better on the ground than any of us thought he would. Gets caught by the suplex though. But again, scrambling back to his feet. Not wanting to tempt fate by spending too long on the ground. Dodges the takedown attempt. Sending Gino into the ropes. A beautiful drop kick there from Brick. Trying to get the crowd on his side and failing abjectly. You have to wonder about Brick's tactics. I mean, a win. Oh, Brick on the outside. And remember, it does hurt more on the floor. It's true, it rhymes. Busting open Gino Cinzano. Beating the count, both back into the ring. Whereas, for the most part, the pressure is off Cinzano. All he needs to do is not lose. Something he does not look like doing at this stage. As he is taking it to Brick. Now Brick is trying to fire back with the Three Amigos. Now heading up top, maybe think, oh, often goes for the frog splash, and instead coming off with that missile drop kick. This is not how Cinzano wants to blow it. Oh, and he didn't blow it. Instead, he blew out Brickofferson's neck. Brick, the first person confirmed to be sent home, with the indignity of having 0 points on the board. And Gino Cinzano steals his way into going to the next round. 86% with the critical. Your winner, Gino Cinzano. And now coming up next, it is our second match from Block A. Debay De Lux versus ÜMLÄÜT. For Debay De Lux, only a win will do. Let's go to ringside. Debay De Lux, who lost on the first night to Gino Cinzano, came back last week with a win over Brickofferson. And now, because of the way the points have fallen, needs a win to advance tonight. He's certainly up against some tough competition in the form of ÜMLÄÜT. ÜMLÄÜT, of course, formerly 1/3 of the Ménage à Trois champions. An extremely hard hitter. And of course the leader of the stable Grap's House. And we patiently await his arrival. Here he comes. Even just a draw would be enough to see ÜMLÄÜT through to the next round. But we know ÜMLÄÜT well enough to know he's not going to be fighting for a draw. He's going to be fighting to win. Debay De Lux, relative newcomer to Super Pro Wrestle, still has her work cut out for her tonight. Looking for the handspring elbow already. And in return, just suplexed all the way to the floor. This is a thing. Debay cannot hope to match strength with ÜMLÄÜT. Oh, sidesteps and tried for that handspring crossbody. Just slightly out of position for it. scoop and a slam. With the crossbody there, and straight battle. I mean, we know De Lux is tough, has some hard shots, but in there against the shovel-handed ÜMLÄÜT, it's a tough ask. Oh, nice fist there. In return with the headbutt. And of course De Lux was brought into the company personally by Rood, knowing full well how tough she is. It is a huge, huge ask, but if there is anyone that can upset the odds tonight, it is she. And again with the handspring elbow. And ÜMLÄÜT just with the same again, suplex to dump her to the floor. Kicking the leg out the leg, looking for the curb stomp. And ÜMLÄÜT just stood right back up. Huge chop in the corner. Sending De Lux sprawling to the floor, taking it back to the centre of the ring now. That can't fuck your head, but up, turned inside out with a chop. And De Lux does not want to let him get some momentum going. Up the Grabstein. Not enough to keep De Lux down. Drops a big boy. Up the glitter crash. That stunner cannot keep ÜMLÄÜT down. Tough individual. Going for it again. After all, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Still cannot hold him down. So damn powerful, as evidenced by that chop there again. Sending De Lux careening to the mat. Slides out the back of the suplex. Spikes the back. And kicks the leg out the leg. Thank you for resubscribing, Brian. Oh, and now one of those unorthodox submissions that we know De Lux has in our arsenal. Glare crash again. Leg hooked. ÜMLÄÜT will not stay down though. Off the ropes, ducks the lariat. Oh, just open-handed palm strike there. Taking the back, spinning one to the side of the head. That'll knock you senseless. And out into the ropes, big drop kick there from a big man. Off the ropes, drops another big boy senton. De Lux firing up, trying to get the crowd on side. And now they trade again. It says all about the fortitude that De Lux has, able to go toe-to-toe striking with ÜMLÄÜT like that. Up for the stank face. Likes to get the combination going. Kamafuki, oh god, the referee's down. Fights out of that attempt at the big chop. Oh no. And it looks like that error might be costly. Is just a tragic mistake costing De Lux the match, allowing ÜMLÄÜT to get the momentum back. It was a hell of a fight. Deluxe put up a hell of a fight. Still, of course, the WEP champion, but it will be ÜMLÄÜT moving on to the second round. And now we move on into Block B. As you can see there, Rood and Tex Wrexham neck and neck at the top of things. Rosy Bonbons needing a win from her match tonight. Syxx-Jack out of the running completely. We are opening up this block with Rood versus Syxx-Jack, in which Rood only needs a draw to advance. There he is. Has not had much luck this year. One half of the Bean Club, of course, former simultaneous champions. His tag team partner, Gambo Apocalypse, having much better luck. We'll see him in action later this week. With pocket knife, Syxx-Jack. The wild man of the Bean Club, as it were. And here comes the champion. Won the Hyper Bowl this year, went all the way to Thistlemania and won the title for a record third time. Taking his time with this entrance just because he really likes this song. Wearing that new model of the Super Pro Wrestle World Championship with pride. Brought this tournament back to try and exorcise the demons of the disaster that was the last 64 Summit. C64 Summit, I beg your pardon.
Fight.
Of course, these two know each other quite well. Sends Syxx-Jack into the ropes. Syxx-Jack with the knockover. Nice suplex there from Syxx-Jack, but firing back with a hellacious European uppercut. Trying for the roll up, but nothing doing. Dodge the insecurity. Like we said, these two know each other quite well. So they'll certainly have an idea of what each other are going to try and pull off here. Batting the champ to the mat, but again, those European uppercuts absolutely lethal. What an elbow there. Nice deadlift German. Comes in with the elbow. Syxx-Jack on the attack. Trying to keep the momentum going. Certainly cannot make it through the next round, but does not want to join Brickofferson in the indignity of leaving with 0 points. And here they go again. They were not stopping train. It was actually Syxx-Jack that came out the better of it. Nice angle slam there. Firing back with the elbows and another drop kick. Syxx-Jack really taking it to the champ here. Again, a vicious European uppercut. Reversal, takes the back but gets caught by the bulldog. And absolutely sending Jack flying to the floor with that rolling elbow. In return, Jack trying to get back to some normalcy with that arm drag. Oh, counter Esperanto, and Jack once again sent to the outside. A Tommy drop. Oh, trying for the roll up again, only a 1. Jack into the ropes with a beautiful drop kick to the face. And it is all Syxx-Jack at the moment as he locks into Taz's mission. Fell into the ropes with it. Rood trying to get the crowd on side here. In the back. Might have been looking for Bozeman's simplex there, but Jack knew it was coming. Now he takes the back. Counter Esperanto again, sending Jack sprawling into the corner. Rood heading up top. Misses with the double stomp. Does not miss with the enziguri. But still the champion retains control. Jack is staying in this one. Sends him into the ropes again, just trying to gradually wear the champ down. Into the bangarang. Follows it with the super kick. Cover. Oh, in return gets caught by that side Russian leg sweep. Again, simple, effective stuff there with the arm drag. As they start trading again. Back and forth they go, super kick in return. Damn, fine elbow. Up into the bangarang again. And now trying to work over the legs, of course. Arguably Holyrood's weak spot. Hits that, eat the feet. Jack retaining control at the moment. Whip takes the back, reversed. Up for the Mulholland driver. Jack just barely got the shoulder up. Rood heading up top, flies off, European uppercut. Again, Jack recovers before any follow-up can be made, sent to the ropes for the brain saw. And now locks in that STF tight. Syxx-Jack forces his way out of it. Oh, might have been trying for the ginger flosion there. Of course, Holyrood went to the school of Nova. Give your moves as many names as you can. If you do that, they're yours. Taking the back for waiting for Sagat. And return planted. Jack now. Tornado DDT out of the corner. Is this one really starting to heat up? Another beautiful drop kick. And there another. really taking it to the champion, but angle slam all the way to the floor. And here we go. Hits the ropes, flying over the top rope. Ginger floating on the floor. Jack managed to roll through from it. Drop kick to the back. Planting Rood face first into the floor. Everything hurts more on the floor. It's true, it rhymes. And now it's Syxx-Jack in control. Oh, maybe spoke too soon. Turned inside out with the super kick. Trying to take the back, but again, caught by that bulldog. Such a tough match. Angle slam again. Takes the back. Again. Jack had it scouted. Suplexing Rood into the ropes. And now the helicopter slam, his own variation. And here they go again. Not stopping. Damn fine elbow. Puts paid to that exchange. Vicious headbutt. Now taking the back, waiting for Sagat. There's the follow-up. Jack trying to get back into it. Ginger flows in. Leg hooked. Holy Rood is going to the next round. %, you're damn right. I mean, give it up for Syxx-Jack. He put up a hell of a fight against the champion. But Holy Rood, 7 points on the board now. Moving on to round number 2. And now next up in Block B. Rosy Bonbons takes Wrexham. The two compatriots competing with each other for a place in round number 2. Certainly more of the pressure on Bonbons here. Nothing other than a win will do. Whereas Tex Wrexham, 4 points on the board to Rosy Bonbons 3. All he needs is a draw. And of course a draw is something that Cowboys are known for. Quickly has become one of the top stars in the entire Wrestleverse. Still has to settle odds with Holy Rood. They fought to a draw twice last week. Their draw in the group earning Tex Wrexham a title shot, which also went to a time limit draw. It certainly won't be the last encounter we've heard of between those two. Ding ding, ref says go. And for the suplex out the back. Wrexham, of course, is going to have to look out for the weaponised shenanigans utilised by Rosy Bonbons. Oops, the nose. Oh, pulling at the hair. You know, there's some places where they pay for that. Scrappy encounter thus far. Oh, just a boot to the face there. Like we said, it is part and parcel of Rosy Bonbon's offense, a lot of silliness in there, but you never know when she's going to hit you with something serious. Keeps you on your toes, keeps you guessing, frustrates opponents. Nice suplex there from Wrexham. As here they go, trading. Those big right hands protects Wrexham, getting the better of the encounter. Up for a bangerang. And out. And there's that, what we were talking about, twisting the titties. The move that took Bonbons so far in the full career tournament. Again, using her body as a weapon. Wrexham though hits the ropes, big forearm. Sliding in, up, over, and there's the slingshot drop kick. Coming in like a trebuchet. Tries for a suplex. Sent all the way to the floor. Bonbon's back in the ring, taking the back, so butt to the butt. And now looking for the tequila sunrise. Hooked up nice and tight, Wrexham able to escape. Oh, hitting the gut there. As Wrexham is looking to try and turn it on there, but just like that, certainly not just shenanigans. Bonbon's a very skilled technical wrestler as well. Wrexham though, such a tough opponent to beat. Kawada kicks. Oh, but he rolls through into the cover. Hooked up nice and tight. Back and forth they're going here. Another cannonball. Sweeps out the legs. Wrexham recovered very quickly, knowing how good Bonbons can be on the mat. Tied up nice and tight again. He's firing back though. Sending the ropes. Oh! Nice forearm, both legs hooked. Wrexham wheelbarrow suplex. Bonbons fires back with the Kawada kicks and another big senton off the ropes. Now Wrexham coming in though. Oh, couldn't make much of it. Closed the distance a little too quickly now. Wheelbarrow suplex through the turnbuckle all the way to the floor. Got to the gut. Oh, it looks like he is setting up for that bang tidy lariat. Gets it. The Bonbons is still in it. So determined to go through the next round. As evidenced. Going from the tickling. Both legs hooked again. And here they go once more. Back and forth they are. Oh, lured them in. Honor system on the rock, paper, scissors. As Bonbons heads up top. But, oh, so Wrexham was recovering. Going for the titty twister instead. Drops the senton again, takes the back, hits the dunk tank, and that was very close to being it. Wrexham realising he needs to wake up here. Sandstone Fusion into the cover. Still can't put bonbons away. Firing back again. It has been so back and forth, this one. Hitting the ropes. Coming in with the rear view. Hooking them up nice and tight for the cover. Can't put them away. Wheelbarrow suplex out of nowhere. Taking a moment to try and recuperate. We are a little more than halfway through the allotted time for this match. You notice there was no rush in Tex Wrexham. Again, he knows all he needs is a draw. He does not need to win. Oh, there's the Ian Rush. Into the cover. And Wrexham gets it. It'll be Holyrood and Tex Wrexham moving on to the second round from Block B. %98% with the Ian Rush for the win. Unfortunately, we say goodbye to Rosy Bonbons in this year's C64 Summit, as your winner moving on is Tex Wrexham. Okay, now we move on into Block C. As you can see there, Robin Jones at the top, all but confirmed through. Audrey Rage about to take on Pretty Handsome, who is confirmed eliminated. And it is simple. A win will send Audrey Rage confirmed to the next round, regardless of the outcome of Robin Jones versus EJ Movement. Is that what is going to happen? Let's go to ringside right now and find out. It has not been a great C64 Summit at all for Pretty Handsome. Holds records in other match types, especially with that stellar performance at the Hyper Bowl last year. But it has just not been her tournament. By contrast, Audrey Rage, a win would book passage to the next round. Well, in all likelihood at least, there is the possibility that if EJ Movement does get a win, it would force a sudden death triple threat. If that is the case, that triple threat would immediately follow these group matches. And whoever takes the fall, takes the pin or whatever, would be the one eliminated from the tournament. Such is the difficulty of booking these things when it's not football and you don't have goal difference. And sometimes, let's be honest, you just forget maths. Audrey Rage, oh, what a huge drop kick there. Put the blockers on again. Don't think that Pretty Handsome is just going to let this one lie. Nobody wants to be one of the people sent home with 0 points. Fine for the cover, but for body strength of Pretty Handsome, putting a quick stop to that. Slides out the back, blocks the suplex attempt. Back and forth they go. Nice suplex there from Pretty Handsome. Oh, nice turn around with the soul butt. Running back and forth here. Powered into the mat. Looking for that pump handle backbreaker. It's quite an edgy encounter, both knowing what is at stake. Attempt, but again in the ropes. Trying for the cover, but nothing doing there. Audrey coming in with a combo. Taking a bout at having dodged that one. Oh, rolling blockbuster there. Quite a cocky cover though. Rage in return with the brain buster. Soul butt. Oh, but that's huge. Northern Lights. Nothing doing. It is a tense, nervous encounter here. Overhead. Oh, nearly got it. Audrey Rage does need to be careful. And there's a brainbuster again. Right back up. Again looking for that Northern Lights. And realising how close she's getting with it. In return. Neutralise her. Into the cover. Just barely. Pretty Handsome forcing her way out. Sidewalk slam. Oh, hooked up. Oh, dropped right onto the knee there. Audrey Rage really starting to string some offense together. But you can see some damage has been done. Was quite slow in getting up there. Another sidewalk slam from Pretty Handsome, looking for that elevated figure 4 leg lock. Suplex. And it's a nice hatch suplex there. You can see the exhaustion setting in. Of course, the nerves, the stress of the situation will add to that, will make you tire quicker. Don't think it won't. Looking for the elbow. In return, looking for the implant buster, but back dropped all the way to the floor. This is a tense encounter. Taking it back. Trying to put a hex on Pretty Handsome there. Hitting the ropes. Sends Pretty Handsome flying with the drop kick again. Coming in with some hard hits, but gets caught up. Implant buster. Cover. Audrey Rage still in it. Blue Thunder Bomb. Still can't finish it. Spinning backhand in return. There's a clothesline. Pump handle backbreaker. And again with the elbow drop. It is so tense here. Applying the count. Hanson taking her time, getting back into the ring, gets caught up. Maybe that was why you could feel it was coming. Still cannot keep Pretty Handsome down. Audrey Rage hitting her with everything she has. Tornado suplex. Planted the foot. And Pretty Handsome gets the win. And it was something we have not considered. It does force, considering the record that Pretty Handsome has, one of the more unlikely potential tie-break situations. If Robin Jones beats EJ Movement, then we have a tie-break situation at the bottom end of the table. That could make things interesting. Right, so let's find out if that is what is gonna happen. Robin Jones, EJ Movement coming up next. So there was the potential of a tie-break situation at the top. That has been put to bed. Robin Jones is officially in the next round. There is no stopping that now. However, EJ Movement just needs to not lose. There is the other side of that though. A win would make Robin Jones the first person to finish their group on a maximum 9 out of 9 points. And of course everyone does want to say they are the one who did that. In the event that Robin Jones wins though, we are forced into a tie-break situation. Pretty Handsome, EJ Movement and Audrey Rage would have to face each other in a triple threat, with only the winner advancing alongside Robin Jones to the next round. It's quite a convoluted tournament. Again, this is what happens when you don't have things like goal difference to fall back on. Oh, tying up the legs now. Oh, that is a nice arm drag there. EJ is going to have to use the speed here. Certainly, as evidence here, cannot hope to match Robin Jones on the mat. Back and forth they are going. Oh, nice cartwheel drop kick there. Following it up with the super kick on the ground. Hard chops. And you have to imagine, especially for EJ, just the nerves that come with a match of this magnitude, of having to not lose, so much being at stake for it. Tried for the shooting star there, but it was a little too close to the ropes. Dodges the takedown. And back again, using his speed to good advantage here. Comes off with the running shooting star. Only the two. Takes it back, oh, sweeps out the leg. Jones trying to work over the arm. You can see EJ just quickly trying to scramble away from such moves. But Jones continues to work the limbs. I say as she hits a suplex. Oh, nice super kick. Days. Oh, hit another. Trying to follow it up now with a back elbow in the corner. Jones has enough left in the tank to fire back with the palm strikes. This is a trepidatious encounter. Oh, low angle German. We have seen Jones win moves with it. Win matches with it, I beg your pardon. Off the ropes. Into the cross arm breaker. Trying to find a way to escape. Does so. Oh, snap Rana. Followed with the snap suplex. Caught up for the gotch style. Pile driver, both legs hooked. Manages to kick out. Going for it again. You can see that just desperate to try and get to his feet, to try and stop this onslaught. Another lovely underhook arm drag. And now they trade once more. Hits the enziguri. Another beautiful drop kick back of the head this time. Tornado DDT satellite style. Getting that momentum going again, looking for the suplex blocked. And now with the dragon sleeper. Nothing doing there. EJ fights back. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And there a super kick. Oh, sweeps the leg. And again, jamming up the knee. We're halfway through now the allotted time for this match. And now planting EJ up top again, targeting the leg. That sick sound. This is more and more momentum going Jones's way. If EJ wants to advance, he needs to figure out something quick. Repeatedly slapping the leg, that is of course how you know it hurts in wrestling. Planted up again. Oh, blocks it. Tornado DDT off the top. That could switch the momentum. But you can see how slow EJ was to get to his feet. Jones, meanwhile, fighting for the pride of being the first person to finish on 9 points. Nobody has done it yet. Albeit this is only the third group to be settled. There would be a nice feather in the cap though. Only two there. Oh, snap Rana. Into the ropes though. It's the super kick. Followed by a deadlift German out in the corner. Gets it. No need for a tiebreaker. I breathe a sigh of relief as EJ Movement picks up the win and moves on to round number 2. 89% with the deadlift German suplex. But Robin Jones, though losing here today, not eliminated. Instead, both these two will be moving on together to the second round. And now next up, we move on to our bonus match for this evening. The PIER 6 Championship on the line as we pit Super Murderer against the champion, Antonio Toblerone.
Fight!
And here we go, and immediately Super Murderer right out the gate with some violence, as the name would imply. Ring, as you can see, it took some time to get it prepared this way, loaded up with weapons. Oh, nice hard slap there from Toblerone. And the time limit for this match with a difference. Simply put, if they hit 30 minutes, the ring is going to explode. And the kind of matches these two have been in, of course, they are no strangers to explosions. Those are hard slaps there by Toblerone. As you can see though, neither wishing to be the first to be thrown into that barbed wire. Oh, jamming the fork into the back of Toblerone. Super Murderer trying for the suplex. Toblerone out the back. This is just a scrap fest at the moment. They haven't even gone for a weapon. I spoke too soon. Swinging wildly. Toblerone managing to close the distance, avoiding being hit. Launching the chair at the head of the champ. Big left hand there from Toblerone, who grabs the kendo stick. But they are both so experienced in these kind of matches. You see them closing the distance anytime the other gets a weapon. And again, the viciousness of Super Murderer. Just repeatedly trying to beat the champ into a pulp. Still won't even take... Oh, there we go! Of course, wearing enough layers, it wasn't enough to bust him open. And the repeated low blow headbutts. And jamming the fork in, we have blood finally. It is the champ who is gushing. Oh. Super Murderer with the light tube over the head of the champ. The champ has that barbed wire baseball bat. And that thing is loaded. Turnabout, fair play with the weaponry. Pile driver. and hoisting him up by the throat. Thrown into the barbed wire again. We know Toblerone loves laughs. He loves a good laugh. Crowd booing there, seemingly on the side of Toblerone. And again, further, blood is just pouring out of the champ. Although we saw the state he was in when he won this title back at WrestleMania. Big right hand. Neither of them have even gone for a cover yet. Like, not even an attempt at one. More interested in the blood and violence hurting each other. Oh, Super Murderer firing back up, gets caught by that DDT. But again, pops right back up, chewing the head. Look at the state of the champ. Oh, he's setting up for the stomp, the Bronx cheer. Halfway through the allotted time, and that was our first attempt at a pinfall. And again, chewing the head. Turns him over, dropping the fist. The champ trying to come back into it. But again, no blood from the challenger. As if the champ is struggling to get through all those protective layers. Don't know what he was trying for there, but again, Toblerone thrown into the barbed wire. And dropped with the pile driver. Not stopping. Swing and a miss. Slides out the back. And what is Super Murderer going for with the chair right across the head. Toblerone fighting back. Hammer fists. You see it, determined to take the fight to the challenger. Still can't bust him open. Another chair driven into the back. Low blow. "20 minutes have elapsed. Oh, he is really laughing now. Blubber and blow. Again, hurling the chair at the champ. Trading shots. 21 minutes. Oh, and a scythe this time. Firing back. Low blow. A strong style trading low blows. Sure, why not? It's so back and forth, this one. You see, Super Murderer recovers from this pretty quickly. took that chair full to the face and is already moving again. Trying for the pile driver. Low blow by the chap. And it does look like Super Murderer is now bleeding. Headbutt to the groin. They're just interested in damaging each other at this point as much as anything else. Oh, spiked DDT on the chair, and Super Murderer got up first. What is wrong with this man? And what is wrong with this man? All of this bedlam going on and he's laughing. I don't know what it is. The Super Murderer is trying there. We're less than 5 minutes on the clock. I mean, if they hit the time limit, then the ring blows up and nobody wins. I mean, the audience win, I guess, but neither of these two do. Light tube over the head. And again hoisted up by the throat. Down goes the champ, again hurling the chair. Backdrop driver. The champ right back up, less than 3 minutes to go. Who threw him that chair? Cover. Gets it. Well, I imagine some people will be feeling disappointment that the ring did not blow up, but nonetheless, Antonio Toblerone, your winner and still the PIER 6 champion. And now finally we move into Block D. As you can see from the graphic there, Hannah Brightly already qualified, Aisling Hanlon already eliminated. All they are fighting for here is Pride. Who will come out the prideliest? Let's go to ringside and find out. Aisling Hanlon out first. Has not been a great tournament at all. Has turned in some damn fine performances, just not being able to pull off a win. Even a win here would be too little too late. And here it comes. Hannah Brightly, the Twitch.tv champion. Ordinarily that was a title that would be defended every show, not the case during the C64 Summit. For as long as Hannah is in the tournament, that title safe around her waist. And again, when the brackets were first drawn, completely at random, this was a match that we were all very much looking forward to. It's just a real shame it comes at a time where it doesn't really impact anything for either individual. Oh, side roll, victory roll. Both ropes into each other, nothing doing. Of course, again, said it many a time throughout the night already, but nobody wants to leave with 0 points, even if they are eliminated. So you know Aisling Hanlon is going to be doing her best to finish the tournament on a high note at least. but is in there against a highly regarded wrestler. Reversing the Irish whip though, as we can see, so far, Brightly having an answer for everything. And that is why Hannah Brightly is top of the group. Trading the shots now, back and forth they go. And it is Hanlon getting the better of it. Continuing to try and wear down the Twitch.tv chat. Taking the back. Atomic drop. Over though with the gutbuster comes Hanlon. Could not follow up. Back to square one again. Or maybe less than one. Oh, dodged it. Inzy, Shining Wizard. Now, reversal, victory roll of her own. Hanlon just trying so hard. Oh, comes in with the Shining Wizard, not fully able to follow up. And in return, Brightly going after the leg again. Drop kicking, Hanlon to the outside. Going for the Shining Wizard again. Following up with a knee drop. Trying to come back, but again, every time she tries, Hannah Brightly is able to cut off the momentum in an instant. Stands right up from the sling blade. Again with the Shining Wizard trying to drive the energy out of Hannah Brightly. Once more, not the Shining Light, but couldn't follow it up. And what is Brightly going for here? Taking it up top. Oh God, Renegade Cavalcade! And that could be a difference maker. Comes in with the meteor in the corner, too close to the ropes. Hoisted up, gutbuster again. And a swinging neckbreaker. It is becoming quite scrappy. Bright, both of them with pride on the line here. Turns round with the scoop slam. And here they go again. The determination being shown by Hanlon. Again, just abruptly cut off by Brightly. And now hits the ropes. Angel Interceptor! Nearly got it. Now you say there's nothing on the line tangible, but they are both going for it here. Turning in a clinic, comes in Meteora, and Brightly becomes the first in the tournament to finish on 9 full points. %. It was a damn fine contest. I felt it may have deserved a little higher than that, but nonetheless, we say goodbye to Aisling Hanlon and welcome Hannah Brightly into round number 2. And now we move on to our main event. We have decided 7 people tonight who will be in the next round. Who will not be number 8? Will it be Alex Cass or will it be Premium Dude? Alex Cass, of course, representing the Sideburns brand. After the debacle that occurred last week. Oops. The debacle that occurred last week, of course, in the Christian Kino match, with Best Boy Roy hogging all the camera time. The executive decision has been made. No seconds at ringside for the remainder of the tournament. Leave it to the Academy to ruin it for everyone. Because here comes Premium Dude. Has always been a fine performer here in Super Pro Wrestle, but never seems to get the big wins. Has a huge opportunity here.
Fight.
And of course, for a match of this magnitude, it's not a safe pair of hands you need, it's a big pair of hands. And that's why we turn to Big Hands Johnson. And this one is simple. Whoever wins is through. It all comes down to this for these two. Oh, trying for something there, but as much as Cass is a hardcore wrestler, they are quite skilled as well, I say, as they bring out a scythe. Whereas Premium Dude, larger, more physically powerful. And that is where their respective advantages lie in this match. Coming in with a bionic elbow already. The ropes for a sidewalk slam. Scoop slam in return. Again, expecting a fairly tense encounter this time. The slightest, I mean, we saw it earlier with ÜMLÄÜT and Debay De Lux. Just one mistake is all it takes, and you can be gone at this stage. And here they go, trading off. Cass are perhaps a bit more rough and tumble than Premium Dude, getting the better on the strike exchange. This is a match that could go either way. Each with the respective advantages. I'm about to say the strength very much on the side of Premium Dude. Even in the hyperballs, Premium Dude has always seemed to be unlucky. We'll be looking to put an end to that curse tonight. But not if Alex Cass, multiple-time Tier 6 champion, has anything to say about it. But again, those sights do not look sharp enough to open up the head of Premium Dude as he hits the jackknife powerball. And nearly finished it there and then. Comes in, short arm lariat. And now hits the ropes, sliding lariat. Then coming in with that combination, followed by the elbow and a headbutt. But swung wildly with the lariat. Knew it was coming. Again looking for the jackknife. Cass, known for endurance, of course. We have seen them perform so well in so many Tier 6 matches. Trying to go up top. Nothing doing. But a little bit of playing to the crowd, that could be costly. It's a low blow though. Side walk slam. Big boom with the elbow in return. Another big sidewalk slam. But Cash immediately trying to fight back. Death Valley driver. Pulling Premium Dude away from the ropes. And again, very nearly finished it there. Oh, as that barbed wire baseball bat must be left over from the Antonio Toblerone Super Murderer match. Grabbing another, bringing it into the ring. Big Ass Johnson, you could see, was ready to apply the count. Maybe it used it as a distraction to get back outside and reset the count. That's going to jack up the neck. Bringing another one into the ring. Oh, but got caught. And again, ripcord big boot. But Cash just barely getting the shoulder up. Another sliding lariat. And again, Cash determined to keep this on the outside. Keep being able to use the weaponry with reckless abandon. And a scoop slam on the floor. And using that chair to pillmanize the leg on the floor. Hurts more on the floor, rhymes true, etc. I've said it so many times. Grabbing a candlestick now. Swinging with it, catching Premium Dude in the midsection. Almost getting disqualified there. Such are the chances they take in a match with as high stakes as this. Scoop slam in return. And now they trade again. We are more than halfway through the ordinary allotted time. And you have to wonder, is that playing on their minds? Another big sidewalk slam. And so many things we see in matches out the ordinary, such as this one, it's just force of habit kicks in, and that can be costly as well. Death by low blow. Premium Dude still kicks out. Small package. And just driving the knee into the gut there. And again, with the weaponry. Oh, just... Premium Dude's had enough. Pump kick. Big double axe handle, back of the head. But again, Cash fighting back with the suplex. And there, an exploder. Premium Dude back up though, dodges the shots. Now he's taking it to the outside. Stamps on the fingers. 20 minutes have elapsed. Again, a light tube. Swinging wildly with it. What is wrong with his size that he cannot open up Premium Dude, or what is wrong with Premium Dude's head? Which way is it going? Again, the elbows to the arms sent into the ropes, so big boot there. And now with the fork. Still can't open them up. Oh, small package. sliding lariat. And again, where is he even hiding those? Pops up again. But there's a reversal of the Irish whip, comes in with a big meaty forearm. Still can't open him up. The hell is wrong with this man? Oh, hoisting up, power bombing into the jackknife. And Premium Dude is going to the second round. Managed to withstand all the plunder that Alex Cass could carry. Managed to deliver the jackknife powerbomb and managed to book his place in round number 2 of the C64 Summit. That wraps it up for blocks A through D. We congratulate the 8 that advanced from those blocks: Gino Cinzano, ÜMLÄÜT, Rood, Tex Wrexham, Robin Jones, EJ Movement, Hana Brightly, and now Premium Dude. We will be back for blocks E through H this coming Tuesday. We hope to see you then. So long, everybody.